How do we begin? Analyzing intros. What we're going to do here today, I've got an album pulled up, selected Ambient Works, 85 to 92, Aphex Twin. You already know it. And we're just going to go through one by one and see how the songs begin. How do they go from silence to being a song? And just take a look. Yeah, probably about the first 10 seconds of each song. Not going to be a hard and fast rule, but I feel like I've been having a hard time figuring out how to get into a song lately. I get the middle worked out pretty well, but then I go back and I'm like, how do I don't want it to just start in the middle. How do I make it feel like it's beginning? So let's just jump right in here. We're just going to go song by song. Got a little thing here. Basically how it's going to work right now, it's blank. First song, let's say it starts with drums. 1 equals yes. If it has drums, we put in a 1. If it has chords, we put in a 1. If it doesn't, that's a 0. We leave it blank. Does it have a voice? You see what I mean? We're just going to go through, maybe take a few notes on them if there's anything else that stands out. But let's go. Let's hit it. Bristol. This one has drums. They're light. Drums. Chords. Trying to decide whether or not I want to throw in atmospherics 2. You know what? I'm going to need to see, where is the, I tried to kind of set this up so I could see everything. We're going live here, so there they are. Those are the play buttons that I need. Might need to hear each one a couple times. I'm going to say that the little flourishing, that's part of the chords. We're just going to leave that drums and chords, and it's really just the hi-hats. Fades in. Ooh, I'm going to have to change the text color over here. Fades in. Hi-hats only. Plus chords. Go ahead and do that. Bang, we're in. Next song, please. Ooh. Okay. Do we count this as a drum? It's not a chord. Is it atmospherics? That's it though. That's it. That's the only thing that happens for the first 10 seconds. I'm gonna say that's a tough one. I'm gonna say it's atmospherics. I don't think it's part of the drums because it's kind of just in the background. We have a kick drum. But there also is kind of atmospherics. Those light pads there, they're not really chords. Let's just put in the notes. One element could be a drum or atmospherics. Hard to say. There you go. Sorted. Next song. Pulse width. These are chords. No doubt. Oh, got the drum sneaking in there. Chords first, then drums. What picks up next? Yeah, just a little bit more drums. So chords and drums pretty solidly there. Easy one. Next. Oh no, this one got skipped. Aegis Polis. Let's throw it down here for a second. There we go. Not sure why we lost that one. We're gonna have to go back. I wasn't paying attention. Bang. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that's the melody. That's why the song's stuck in my head 24 hours a day. Oh, we don't have the color coding on that one. Booty. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Well, now you can see how I made it. We're gonna go E2. E1000. X contains 1. Make that blue. I don't think we have blue yet. Oh no, did I do the, yeah. Make the thing black. We'll make this blue. Bingo. Bango bongo. That one was only the melody. We heard it. Next, I. Oh, it's out of order still. We're doing it live, as promised. This. Chords or atmospherics? It's pretty much all that happens in the whole song. The whole song, I would say, is atmospherics. whole song is one part. Cool. Next, one of my favorites right here. This shit right here. Atmospherics. Samples. Cool. Wild machinery. I don't have a category for that. Then we come in with the bass. Not a lot of bass coming in early here. These songs, I guess, because they're more... are they ambient? I don't know. Drums, chords. Helios fan here. Drums, chords. Kind of starting to see a pattern here. I like patterns. And the catchiest one is the one with the melody. This one, the melody comes in, obviously also catchy, but it doesn't hit you right away. I'm not walking around the house humming Helios fan. Oh, what the fuck? I see what happened. What was the one before Helios fan? Y'all are way ahead of me, no doubt. Pulse Width got somehow overwritten. It's not gonna have the time, but I didn't want the time there anyway. It's just how I copied and pasted them in. Alright, Helios fan, locked it in. We are the music makers. There's a bass. And even if it's not in the first 10 seconds, I am putting the voice in there because that is part of this intro. There it is. It's at 13 seconds. Are the dreams of... Cool. Easy one. Then the drums. Then drums. After. Oh, you know what? Do these want to be right aligned? Do I need to be formatting this? No, not really. But we're doing it. Fuck it. You know what? Right align, and then center there. Now the whole column should do it. Next one. Here we go. Shot key. So this one's drums and melody. I think we've had that combo yet. And chords. But the chords are a little late. Then chords. After. What do we got? Ooh. Ptolemy. Drums for sure. I'm gonna actually say only drums. That little cowbell is part of the drums. Cool. First one that's only drums. What would happen if I make these a little thicker? Not what I want. Okay. It's a little hard to distinguish these, but maybe I'll alternate the colors afterwards, something like that. Don't need to do that part right now. This is gonna be drums for sure. Maybe not the drums for sure. Could just say it's just atmospherics, but that's part of the hi-hat. Or is it? Honestly, that hi-hat doesn't play in the rest of the song. Hi-hat. Reverb hi-hat. Atmospheric reverb hi-hat. Only? Not only. Is drums? There we go. Can I type? No? Okay. Atmospheric reverb hi-hat is drums? Yeah, we're gonna say it is. Moving on. Woo. Drums? Just drums again? Yeah, just drums. Cool one. I like that. I actually think, let's go back and compare it. They're both pretty good. I don't know. Delphium, though. A little lighter. Kind of fun. Next. Last one. Just drums again. but with reverb. Kick only, with reverb, for some atmosphere. Bass later. I almost want to put bass. Let's put bass in here. It was a little late, but first of all, I don't think we had one of those yet, so that's fun. Yeah, no, we didn't have a drum and a bass together. We got it for the last one. Let's zoom in. We're gonna have a little bit of cutoff. That's okay, but we can go back through and review. So Crystal had drums and chords. Am I missing? No, I can see everything except for the notes. We don't need the notes. Crystal, drums and chords only. Thaw was atmospherics. Pulse Width was drums and chords. Aegis Polus was melody only, a favorite of mine. Atmospherics only, and that's the whole song, pretty short one there. Green Calx, man, that could be my favorite song in this album. Atmospherics, that one almost has like an asterisk, because that's the sample. It's a Robocop, I have that wrong off the top of my head, but it's a sample put out into the atmosphere. Good stuff. Doesn't fit into any other category. I would say that sample, you think of voice samples, you think of that more atmospheric sample. Sample could be a category, but it's going to either be atmospherics or voice, depending on what the sample is. We're going to keep it atmospherics for today. Helios fan, drums and chords. Bingo. We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. Obviously, bass and voice. That voice is also pretty catchy, having that in the intro. Shotkeys 7th Path, drums and melody, the only one of its kind. Ptolemy, first one to be only drums, but that became a theme later on in the album a little bit. Headphilum was bass and atmospheric, drums and atmospherics. Delphium, drums. Actium, drums and bass. So, hope that rundown was helpful. I think what really is going to be helpful, I plan on kind of doing a bunch of these. I might make this whole sheet like an Aphex Twin sheet. And then after that, you start to just look down the line and get a feel for how these things are starting. The notes, I think, could help a little bit at that point, too. Where are we? 100%. There we go. Kind of gives you a feel of what comes next after that first initial tidbit. And go from there. Anyway, catch you next time.